The aggregation editor is Studio 3T's stage-by-stage aggregation query builder. Let's get started by opening the aggregation editor. I'll select the collection I want in the left-hand connection tree and then click Aggregate in the global toolbar. Or right-click the collection and choose Open Aggregation Editor from the menu. Today, I'm going to use this housing collection, which describes housing that's available in different areas of Chicago. You can find this data on studio3t.com. Aggregation queries can help answer complex questions, like which zip codes have the greatest number of senior housing units available. From this question, we can already think about the different stages involved. For example, we first need to select senior housing units, then count the units available by zip code, and then look at those zip codes with the greatest number of units available. Right now, the aggregation pipeline is empty, and if we execute the empty pipeline, it will simply show us the entire collection. From the collection, you can see that we have the data we need to answer this question. We have the property type, including senior housing, so we can use this to create a match on senior property types. Let's create that match stage now. We'll click on the green plus button to create a new stage. The match operator is already selected by default. A match is essentially a filter which takes a given criteria and returns only documents matching that criteria. From this stage, we want to output documents where the property type matches senior, which is what this match criteria will do. So let's look at the output by clicking the Show Output from this stage button in the bottom right pane. We'll switch to the table view so that we can verify our results more easily. We can see that all 89 results match senior. Now let's create a second stage to count the total number of available units by zip code. Once again, I'll click the green plus button to create a new stage, but this time we'll select the group operator from the drop-down menu on the top left. Let's take another look at the data coming into this stage. It should match the output from the previous stage. I'll click the Show Input from this stage button on the left-hand Stage Input pane to verify. We'll also be working with the zip code and unit fields for this stage, so I'm going to choose to view Stage Input and Stage Output vertically by selecting the toggle. This way I can see all the fields I'll need, the property type, zip code, and units field, in the same window. In this stage, we want to group together documents that have the same zip code, and then output the total number of units available in each zip code. We'll do this by specifying the ID as zip code and a second field called total units as the sum of all the units field values for that individual zip code. Click the Show Output from this stage button. As we see here, this stage is showing us the total number of senior units available for each zip code. But we still need to find out which zip codes have the most units available. For that, we'll need the sort operator. We can create another stage, select Sort from the drop-down menu, and sort by the total units field in descending order. This will sort the documents passed into it by the total units field from the greatest to the least value. Click the Execute Entire Pipeline button on the top toolbar in the aggregation editor to execute the entire pipeline. We can now answer our original question. We can easily see which zip codes have the greatest number of senior housing units available. There's lots more you can do with Studio 3T's aggregation editor, but we'll stop here for now. I hope you found this introduction useful. Thanks for watching and happy querying.